Hello and welcome to Wolfenstein 3D Ultimate Challenge for Floor 4 Secret Cave, a level that confusingly is not actually the secret level. It does, however, contain the entrance to the secret level, the first of the two secret levels from Ultimate Challenge anyway. I think the fact that Floor 4 contains the secret entrance in all three of the last expansions we've done means it must be tied to the mission logic of Spear Destiny. Because otherwise I can't think of any obvious reason why Return to Danger and Ultimate Challenge would also contain it. Wow, he did a lot of damage there. Let's move into this. Oh, hang on. Not yet. We'll wait till they're dead. Let's move around on the right here. Come on. And we'll move around the outside. Now, I think what actually gives this level its name is the secret cave area right at the very end that's entirely optional. And through this door, you'll see we have a lift out of the level, which unfortunately is blocked by this piece of scenery. Now, there are numerous lifts out of this level. Only one of them goes to the secret exit, but there's actually two that go to floor 5. I don't know why they made it that way. I think it's to try and catch it out, and I'll explain why later on. First of all, though, I'm going to go through the door that was straight ahead of us at the start. Well, not ahead of us, on the opposite side of the room where we started. Still facing the same direction, though. Anyway, take care of those two. A couple more guys in here. There's a guard on the left, too. Grab all this. Now, there's a lot of patrolling guys in here, but they usually all get stuck in one cluster around this corner, so I'm going to rush them here with the chain gun. Gun them all down. Yeah, perfect. Didn't take any damage there whatsoever. Before I go through that center door, though, I'm going to come over to this pool of blood. It's just on the left here. And get this secret area. There are relatively... well, there is actually quite a few secrets, but they're all kind of in one string right at the very end. Apart from that, though, it's almost no secrets. One more shoe stuff around here. There he is. Oh. There we go, got it. And we have the gold key at the end here as well. Now there was one secret in a room I've already been in, which I didn't pick up at the time, but I'll go back for now. At the start here, just to the left of this pool of blood, or is it on the pool of blood? Okay, right, it's directly next to it. We have a little chamber with some ammo and some health as well. Now there are two other ways to leave this room, one on the left and one on the right. I'm going to go right first. Now, when I did my trial run of this level, I didn't have much trouble in this room whatsoever. However, from memory, I died here dozens of times when I played this way back in the day on DOS. Now rarely does anyone come around that way, but I did kind of duck back there just in case. You can wait at this corner for quite a while for guys. What I'm going to do though, I hear doors opening. I'm going to go around to the right, see who pitches up around here. I think several of these doors on the left here will open. There's one. I was expecting more than that. Whatever, we'll go back to where we started. There's a random guy patrolling there. Don't know where he came from, we'll find out soon enough. Here's where I came into the room. I'm going to hug the right wall all the way around and come to this door first. Now there's 4 guards in this room. I'll go left first. Turn around to deal with 2 more. There's one who waits for me there as well. And that's this first area cleared out. We're a little bit low on ammo. Anyone else coming around? Nope. Okay. 2 shoe stuff all right in your face at the start here. I think normally what happens is someone will come into this room and alert these 2. That's why I was expecting more enemies. Didn't happen this time. Now there's a path to the right and the left here. I'm going to go left and then begin firing almost immediately. To get through those 4 shoe stuffle there and pick up the gold key that was right in the middle. Hang on, was that 5 shoe stuffle? No, just 4. Okay. Let's move on. I think there's a single guard in here that often comes and gets you right at the beginning. And this was the corner where I engaged most of the enemies from earlier. A shoe stuffle came out of this room. So be aware that if you come in here yourself, you might find him. Got 2 more rooms to clear out. One on the end here, just 2 enemies. The guard, he was content just to sit and watch me just chain gun his friend right in the face there. One final room here. Shoe stuffle and a guard. And some much needed ammo as well. I might need to switch to the the machine gun in a bit. Now there's 2 doors in the far corner here, they both go to the same room. And this is going to lead us down a path here, where we have to move through it fairly quickly once we get to a certain point up ahead. Now, I'm going to duck to the left here and engage the shoe-stop wall before he moves out of sight. He'll often move to the right here. So just be aware, if that happens and you lose sight of him, you can move through all these blocks here and suddenly be right on top of you. Now there's 2 shoe-stop on the left here. I'm going to engage them quickly, grab this, and then turn around to deal with the shoe-stop coming up behind me. There's one. The other one sits and waits, but the next few rooms have been alerted to us, so we do want to move ahead with a fair amount of speed here. Okay, in the corner there, that's good. Someone is going around. There's one. I think that's it now. Now, all those guys we just dealt with can move towards you if you take your time there. Instead, though, I'm going to keep pushing forwards to the right. One shoe-stop is going to come around the end here and go this way. Now we're in the final room at the end here. I'm going to go the left path doing... Actually, no I won't. I'll go right path. What's happening on the left is there's half a dozen shoe-stop all kind of clustered together. If I go right, I can kind of engage them from close range. Oh, one random guy moved to the end here. If I'd come around this way, they all would have been at the end, and my ammo situation wasn't great, so I'd rather go this way first. Now, I have the gold key here. I'm trying to remember where we got it. Oh yeah, it was in one of those rooms in that large blue area. There's several pieces of treasure in here, I think 3 in total. I'll show you where they all are. There's an empty path on the left here, and there's also 1 secret in here. Now, this secret can be pressed from either direction. If you press it from this way, though, you will block off this path that had a piece of treasure. Now I already grabbed it there, so it's not an issue, but just be aware of that. Finally, we have a decent amount of ammo. There's an extra life in there as well. 1 final room at the end here. Where are they all? A couple more at the end as well. There we go. All dead. And here's our regular exit. Now, there are 2 other exits we haven't yet come across, and they are all the way back at the beginning here. Obviously, this entire area could be skipped over if you're not interested in 100%, since that is the purpose of this Let's Play. I do have to clear that entire area out. Got to backtrack right the way to the beginning now. Keep an eye out for any bits of treasure I might have missed. Almost there. Here we are. Right. Anyone in this room? No, this is an area that's full of these intimidating suits of armor with the red eyes here. Now I'm gonna go, let's go left first here. I want to try and get to the end of this room fairly quickly though, and then duck around to make sure that these guys don't come into my line of sight. Or not until I'm ready for them anyway. There's several bits of ammo along here. I'll just grab those because I was running a bit low. And duck around here. Oh my god. Random guy there. I'm not sure if he was waiting for me. I didn't hear him alert, so he must have been moving, but got stuck somewhere. Coming up on the final room here. Here it is. Now, there are several guys waiting in here. I'm going to go left first. Sneak up on most of them. I think maybe one more. There he is. And this area is now cleared out. Now there is some blood on the floor, and as you might have guessed, it's a secret. Where does it lead? To this room of treasure. And a door, which has another exit. Now, you would be fooled into thinking that this is the secret exit of floor 4. And if you weren't paying attention, you'd go through there and then end up in floor 5 without even realizing it. But there are two pools of blood on the ground here. And the second secret is around here. This is the actual path that leads to the secret exit. Now, this is quite a bit trickier, and also I'm low on ammo here. Not ideal. I'm going to switch to the machine gun right at the end here. Fire this shot. This next room has 4 different directions it can come towards you from, so I'm just going to stay in here. As well as the guys that move towards you, there are several who wait. I'm actually going to run to the far corner on the right there, and then I'm going to turn to my left because I think there's a shoe-stuffer waiting for me down there. Let's go. Oh, not yet. Let's go chain gun now. Random shoe-stuffer from the left there. More coming this way as well. This is quite a tricky route here. And most of them will come from the right now, but there is still a couple on the left waiting for me. I can actually see one just there. I think the same is true on the right as well. There they are. I can see you. Anyway, let's get them. Get some ammo. Made it through there without taking any damage. Now this place is really confusing. It's a maze that is just filled with shoe stuff. Very easy to miss some treasure around here as well. That was an iron key there. I think previously we used the gold key, and that might even be... I'm not sure actually. In fact, this is the gold key, and the iron key is what we used previously. And that, if I'm not mistaken, is the only use for the iron key in this level. Now, there's several shoe-stuffle here. I don't have a good method to go through this room. The first one is right here. As soon as I engage him, several more are going to be haunted. Okay, good. One came from the right here. This is the one I worry about. He sneaks around behind me. Just double check. Okay, good. Yeah, so there's 3 in this little area, and sometimes this one will be tempted to come around behind. Now, I expect there's still a couple more waiting for me somewhere. I'll carefully move forwards. I'm going to stick to the right side so I don't miss anything. Okay, we've been every way so far. Oh, there's one. Okay, again, we've not missed anything yet. Pool of blood on the floor. Tells us there's another secret. It's just along here. And we've got a long chain of secrets here now. This one can only be pressed in this direction. Three more. Now don't go left just yet, because there is another one on the right. And... oh, there must be another one at the end here. Okay, sorry. Here it is, the extra life. We are full health and ammo. We have one more secret to get. At the end here, press it to reveal the secret exit to this map. There's even more supplies here since we just picked up the extra life. Can't imagine ever needing any of that. And let's see how we did. Almost 13 minutes. Blimey, these missions are getting longer. I mean, this is starting to feel like... what's our longest mission to... oh, it was still the secret level of episode 6, wasn't it? That was by far and away the longest. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow at 2 o'clock for the secret level of Ultimate Challenge, and I hope you join me tomorrow for that.